The next stop is On the Radar Radio.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Yes, sir, baby. On the Radar Radio. Nah, keep it in. I want to talk about it because I think it's cool.
Oh, okay.
All right. Yes, sir, baby. On the Radar Radio. Yo, special guest in the building. Bktherula finally in the building with some. All right, tell me what this is because you was inhaling it before. No drugs at all. Just FYI, it's from Thailand.
Yeah, this is not a drug. This is a herbal inhalant. It just like helps with like sinuses and shit, or like it just makes you feel calm. If you're nauseous, it gets rid of it, all types of shit.
For real?
Yeah, and it got the level 5 logo on it, so I had to get it.
So how many? Oh, I like that with the project, and yeah, I'm fucking with that. How many of those did you buy from Thailand? Because rolling out Thailand was like what, like 5-6 months ago already?
Yeah, I probably bought like 30 of them.
Damn.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you know, in Thailand it's like dummy cheap, so this is probably like 40 cents for real.
Right.
So. Yeah.
Well, I'm so excited to have you here. We've come a long way from us FaceTiming on B-Jack's phone.
Was that not the beginning of the year?
That was like...
I feel like that was like February,
that was like
March.
May or June.
That was May?
Yeah, it was warm out.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, you're right.
It was definitely warm out because then I think we were going to try to do this in like July-ish, but it didn't line up because you had a show out here in July.
Yes.
And then I think you went on tour, some other stuff. But hey, look, perfect timing is perfect timing. We here now.
Yeah.
I'm so happy to have you here.
Yeah, I'm so happy to be here. Like, this is a very iconic space.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I'm glad to be one of the, of the many legends that have been here.
Yo, my first Bktherula show, right, this is like the first time I really got put on to you and your music because I had heard a few songs. I had seen you online. It was on Tekka's tour.
Yeah.
Terminal 5. Like,
oh, damn.
Like almost 2 years ago now, I feel like maybe 2-ish years, a year and a half.
I think it was
plus.
2.
Almost 2 years ago.
I think so.
But I remember like we got there early and I think we missed Chris's set, which I was kind of tight about because I'm like,
yeah,
damn,
Chris goes crazy.
I love Chris, right? But then you came on the stage and I'm like, nah, who is this girl? She is fucking crazy. Like, she's fire. I love the energy. And at the time, like, you couldn't see your face because your hair was so big that I was like, bro, it's cool because like I don't know what she looks like. She's raging. She's jumping all around the stage. I'm like, this girl is incredible. And then after that, I just became a fan.
Oh, damn.
And then that's why I'm like all leading up to now. I think it's definitely like a full circle moment to have you here. So I'm excited.
Damn, thank you. I haven't like heard of like anyone like finding me from like that late of a show. So I really like that. I can't imagine like seeing myself for the first time either. Show probably nuts.
Right, yeah, because like you had like that big hair era where like
that era was a very good era. That's why like for you to like find me in that era, like it's crazy.
That era, because I kind of always wonder, because obviously, like, all artists go through their different eras and they switch up their looks and everything. That big hair era for you was, like, talk to me about that, because I find it a very interesting watching, like, your OGM interview, shout out Hakeem, and, kind of seeing all that unfold during that time. I think in that OGM interview, you had, like, green hair at the time, too, yeah.
What's crazy is, like, I still be in that era for real, but it's, like, on and off. But that era was, like, I was just on some fucking shit. I was just on some young nigga shit, just living it up. And that was definitely like that Tekka tour era was like, I don't know, that might be one of my favorites. You know, like I was just extremely, extremely raw. And then especially on stage, like I would do stupid shit on stage. And like people on stage was just so funny. Like we would all come out together and people would like be throwing shit on stage and I was getting mad and shit. Like someone threw a shoe. I was mad as fuck. I threw the shoe. I was mad like that era, but it was like good. I don't know.
You had a good time. Because I think all y'all came out during somebody else's set. I don't think it was Tekka's set. I think it was whoever came right before Tekka. Everybody came out?
It was Baby Sin.
It was Baby set, right? Yeah. So like, it was cool watching all y'all on stage and turning up at the same time too. Yeah. But please stop throwing shit at people on stage.
No, bro, for real, because that shit made me mad as fuck. But I think it was just because like I was like the only girl, so like they was like treating me dummy weird. But so I was like mad as fuck, and that was like was that my first tour? I think that was my first tour. So I was like I didn't know how to react,
how to handle it. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was just like getting mad, and then I got older and was just like, oh shit. Like now, like if people be doing that shit, I'll just be like, look, bro, just stop, and then I'll continue. you know?
Yeah. You know, it's funny because, like, when Lone was here, I had the same conversation with him because it was around the time that he went viral for, like, a video of someone throwing something
Throwing
at
shit
him.
on stage.
And, like, every time I had these conversations, I'm like, guys, please stop throwing shit on stage. It's not, like, you can really hurt somebody. Like, who did they hurt? Was it Megan Trainor? I think it was Megan Trainor. No, no,
I know
not Megan Trainor.
I know you're talking about, though. And I know you're talking about,
Not
her name
Charli
starts
XCX.
with something Risha.
BB Rexa.
BB Rexa is how you
BB
pronounce it. Oh,
yeah.
shout out her.
And they it was like right here. She had to get like
Like
stitches
a
or
cut,
some shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's fucked. Yeah, no, that shit's crazy.
But for you during that time, because like you mentioned, like you were the only girl on that tour. What was it like navigating through that time? You know what I'm saying?
Shoot
Obviously, being so
nuts.
young, being like new to a lot of the people watching it, including like myself, like, and also dealing with the fans. Like, what was that experience like for you?
It was crazy. Like, I think I needed that shit for real because that shit made me go harder. Like, and on top of that, it's like, y'all don't like me because I'm a girl, bro. Like, that's so lame, especially as a nigga, right? You're supposed to be a man, right? So why are you hating on a girl? Like, that's the corniest thing you could do.
Absolutely.
So whenever I digested that, I was like, oh, okay, like, I don't give a fuck because the niggas who just doing that is just little boys. But I'm not a little boy. So that's, you know, once I accepted that, it was cool. Like, a nigga could bring a sign for all I care. I don't give a damn. I'm still gonna rock the show out and rock the stage.
Absolutely. Do you feel like the climate has gotten better for you as you've kind of progressed in your career and gotten bigger and like, you know, kind of been out longer too?
I think, yeah, and I think also because like I don't really react like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not like super reactive when it comes to stuff like that. I kind of just block it out because I do have a lot of people that really fuck with me, you know, that's in that crowd, and I just don't want to like stop the show or, you know, make the show uncomfortable for people to be at just because of one dumb decision making person in the crowd, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's definitely gotten cooler, you know, as my fan base grows and as people start to realize who I am as a person and like what type of performer I am.
Word. Well, I'm glad that you're in a better place now with that too.
Yeah.
Because I know like I think of like everybody who's on that tour, like it was so early, and when I had Chris around like that same week out thing, and Chris was just like, yeah, this is all so new to me.
Yeah.
Too, because for a lot of y'all, like while Tekka had like kind of been torn for a while at that point, a lot of y'all who were on that tour with him it was like y'all first ever tour of that size.
That shit was fun though. I'm not even gonna lie. That shit was so.
It looked like fun though. I'm not gonna lie.
I miss that tour a lot. All the time I miss that tour. Like, that was such a fun tour. I wouldn't change not one experience like in that tour.
Last thing about the tour, favorite memory from that tour?
Favorite memory from the tour? I would say like after this one show, we had rented out this bowling alley and like we was just lit the fuck up, and it was a crazy moment. But we rented out the bowling alley and we just had dumb fun. My dad was there. We was getting lit. It was fun, yeah. That's my favorite memory.
That's dope. So where are we at now? Like, where do you feel like you have like grown and evolved from like that? I mean, we see it, but like you personally, how do you feel like BK has changed from back then to now? Obviously, I can see your face now. You know what I'm saying? There's like less mystery about like what does BK look like, but like how do you feel like you've grown like internally since like that first really big experience too?
I feel like I operate, you know, a little bit more, you know, better now. Like, I'm more prepared for tour. I'm more prepared to be seen. You know what I mean? And I feel like I've grown, you know, like I've been accepting it. And also, I think I'm just ready, if that makes sense. I feel like I couldn't be where I am now. Like, if that was me, like, during Tekka tour time, I would have crashed out, like, on some crazy shit. I probably would have just been I wouldn't have been ready. Yeah. But I think I am slowly getting there, and I think I'm ready now. So I've grown in that way. I've grown more, like, internally. Okay. You know, I feel like my image is, I mean, shit, swag, right? Shit, the swag definitely has changed. Let's not take, you know, away from that. But like, you know, majority, I feel like I have grown more internally, and I have really, really, really good people around me. I have a great team around me, and that also is a big change too. So yeah, we ready for this shit. Level 5.
Right, and even like the music has grown, and I'm thinking of like it's cool seeing someone like you who came out with like so much dope turn up music, and then with Cash right now, like you and Cash have been working a little bit, like you kind of tapping into like these other avenues.
Oh yeah,
because
for sure.
we talk about like growth as artists, and like it's one thing to like speak about growth, but then it's another thing to like actually see someone growing and changing and trying different things.
Facts. Yeah, no, my music has definitely grown a lot to it. I feel like this next album that I'm about to drop is like my best body of work, and it's definitely, I feel like people can tell that I've grown,
Yeah.
even just from the last one, which dropped not too long ago.
Literally February, right?
Yeah, and it's way more, I don't know, it's fucking amazing. I can't even sometimes believe I made a project so like perfect.
Right.
And it's just diverse. It has like a lot of different flavors on that bitch. As all of my albums do, but this one is special.
Yeah, I like is it like because it's spelled level 5 P1 part 1. Is
Player
this
one.
Or player 1. See, that's what I was trying to figure out. I wasn't sure if it was part 1, but player 1, is this like a continuation of that, or is it kind of like another level, or is it just something like completely brand new in like the Bktherula space?
Yeah, level 5 is like the level. Like, it's not gonna be no level 6. I feel like some of my fans, they be like, it's time for level 6. I'm like, no.
Because you
Level
start
5.
something, they always want something,
Yeah.
then whatever the next step is, or
Yeah.
like part 2 or some shit like that.
I feel like, whenever you name a movie, you don't really change the movie. I mean, you do, but you just add shit like Matrix something else,
Reborn.
You know what I
something like
mean?
that,
Some
yeah.
shit like that. That's what level 5 is. It's like, it's a specific like world, and there's just like upgrades. That's why I put player 1, player 2. It's 2 different versions of me, and 2 is definitely cooler than 1.
Why
But I
is 2
fuck
cooler
with-
than
I
1?
fuck
Hold
with
on,
1.
backtrack. Why is 2 cooler than 1?
2 is cooler because she just fire. Like, I don't know, like, she's more structured for sure. Definitely more than 1. 1 didn't give a fuck. Player 1 don't give a fuck, but I mean, she's cool too. She's just a rebel, but player 2 is a little bit more structured. So I really like her. And yeah, she's cooler. She has more swag for sure.
I fuck with. Are you a gamer?
Yeah, like a motherfucker.
What you been playing?
Lately, I've been playing, I just started Little Nightmares today.
Little Nightmares. Okay, yeah, I heard Little Nightmares.
I finished this game called Inside. I've been playing Mortal Kombat. I've been playing like the 2D games lately.
Like some like the indie side scrollers, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, that's because I've been on PC. I haven't really been on my Xbox in a minute.
Yeah.
So like I've been playing more like strategic games. But I do fuck with a game called Phasmophobia. It's like this scary game.
Is that the one? That's a different one. God, tell me about it.
It's like this game where like it's kind of like ghost hunting, and you can play with your friends, and you have to use the mic type shit, and like if you talk to the ghost or whatever, and like you say like a specific ghost name or whatever, they can like hear you type shit, and they'll like even move closer to you and shit. It's actually pretty funny. But I've been playing a lot of like PC games, like Steam games,
Okay.
Epic games.
Not too much like console games.
No, not too much, but I used to be a very, very, very big like Call of Duty player, like religiously. I've been on Roblox too. I've been playing dumb shit lately. Like me and my nigga Simmy, we be playing this game on Roblox called Doors all the time.
What is it? What's Doors?
It's this funny ass game where like you basically just go through each door, but it's like each level gets a little bit more strategic, and it's like little shit. Like if the lights flicker, you gotta like hide in a specific thing. But it's like certain things, like you have to have definitely the headset on. And if you playing with your niggas, you gotta be real strategic with it. But it's a fun game. We've been playing it a lot lately. But yeah, I used to be very much into Call of Duty. I even got like this little Juggernog mini fridge in my house.
Oh, you got the Juggernog fridge?
Yeah, it's really, really
Like
cool.
how it's like the one that's like this big, right?
It's a little bit bigger. It's like this.
Oh, that's tight.
It's cool as fuck. And whenever you open it, it plays the zombie noises. So that's kind of where I got my ad-libs from as well, the zombie noises.
Oh, you know what? I would never have even thought that you got it from the Call of Duty, they Call of Duty zombies.
Yeah, specifically 2 and Black Ops 2 and Infinite Warfare. I really love Infinite Warfare.
I played like the old Modern Warfare 3. Like I was a religious Call of Duty player until like that was like kind of towards the end of me being in high school, and then I like stopped, and then I just started playing again. So
When just now?
yeah,
Oh yeah.
It's alright,
I'm trying
man.
to get on the game. They put all of I don't know if you have your Xbox or
PlayStation.
oh okay. I was gonna say if you had Game Pass on Xbox, they just put all of the Call of Duties on there, like all of
For
them.
real? Like they
yeah.
put out the old Modern Warfare 2, right?
Yeah, they have all of them.
That's how you- I
even
ain't gonna
Black
lie.
Ops 2 on there, which is nuts. But I had the CD for dummy long to Black Ops 2, but now I got the Xbox. I don't take the
The disc, yeah, you
Yeah.
got to download all the games.
yeah.
I like. I've been playing Spider-Man. I'm in the middle of that still. And
That's
I've been playing
PS4
PlayStation.
exclusive, right?
PS5, yeah.
Oh, PS5 exclusive, yeah.
That and Call of Duty, but Call of Duty now like it's weird. It's like too much. It's a lot going on.
Yeah.
And the open world. You saw the open world zombies for the new one?
No.
There's like an open world zombies game mode. So it's like the Warzone map, but like zombies.
What?
Yeah, I can't. You could look it up. I can't
Damn.
explain it.
Yeah,
but
I'm
it
about
looks
to
cool.
I'm about to look into that.
It looks cool, but also looks really boring at the same time.
Last one I played is what, Cold War?
Cold War. That
Cold
was
War.
the last one. That was like the
Yeah,
last.
that's the last one I played. I haven't been looking at that shit recently.
Right.
But I'm gonna take a look into that shit.
Gaming recommendations for people to check out who are watching this.
Game recommendations?
Yeah, like some of the ones that you were just saying at the beginning.
Oh
too.
yeah. Inside, Limbo.
Limbo's
Phasma.
dope.
You fuck with Limbo?
Yeah, Limbo's
Inside
dope.
is like the same thing, damn near.
For real?
Yeah, it is. It's the same person made it.
Oh, for real? Okay,
And
I
the
gotta
same
check it out.
person made Little Nightmares. So all of those games. Oh my gosh, there's this game that I really love. It's called Subliminal. It's fucking fire. They have a new one that's about to come out, and it looks fucking crazy. It's like back rooms type shit.
Oh, I like
but it
those
looks like
backroom games.
hyper fucking
Yeah.
realistic. That game is cool as fuck.
The backroom
too.
games, I haven't played any of them, but I watch them on TikTok.
Yeah, they're funny as fuck.
They're funny as fuck.
Yeah. I
Watch
would
people
say
like
those.
run away from like the
Yeah,
whatever
all the
monster
little
that they created
creatures.
for it. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, those are cool.
Well,
The
going
next
back to the
box.
music, right? I had mentioned the work with Cash. So how did you and Cash first meet each other? How did that kind of first come about?
I feel like I was just I was listening to Cash music for a dumb long time, and like we just never met. And then I literally think I just was like, "Yo, do you want to come to the stew?" And he was just like, "Yeah." And then he pulled up to the stew, and we made that song, which is crazy. That was just like the first real like interaction. Cause at first I was gonna have him send me a song, but he was like, "Nah, he wants to meet in person." So I was like, "Okay." And I never usually do that, like in person studio sessions. But I was like, I fuck with Cash, so we went to the studio and we made some fucking bangers, and I was like, oh yeah, like he's cool as fuck. Then I've been seeing him like every day on a random day in New York. So yeah.
Wait, why don't you like in-person studio sessions like that?
I am very like protective over my energy, and I'm very like my team. We have like this specific, like we have like a language, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I don't, sometimes I just get a little, not nervous, I would say just, I'm very just cautious of who I, want in my space. And if it's weird, I don't want to like, be rude and be like, oh, I'm not really fucking with the vibe, you know what I mean? So sometimes I just rather like get to know someone off,
Yeah,
in
I
person
understand.
shit for a little bit and then be like, all right, you cool, okay.
Are you a Missy Elliott fan at all?
I actually do fuck with Missy Elliott.
You know Missy Elliott doesn't record with anybody in the studio, like not even Timba.
What?
Swear to God, you can look. This is like a real thing. You can look it up.
So she don't be having sessions?
Nah, she just records by herself.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's probably why her shit fly like that though, because sometimes like recording by yourself is like you could try like anything, like, you know what I'm saying, on the beat, or you could take as long as you want to, get to where you want shit to be. I think that's another thing as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes like it's also like too much noise in the room, but I don't mean
Oh
like
my
actual.
God.
I don't mean like real noise. Well, I do mean real noise, but also like kind of like too many people being in the room kind of fucks up the vibe.
I don't think I've had a session that was more than like 7, 8. Okay, no, I'm lying. Actually, just recently, whenever I was recording my album,
Yeah.
I had dummy niggas, but I don't think it was more than 10. Actually, I don't think I'm on that time. I'm trying to think. Nah, it wasn't more than 10 niggas. But
Yeah.
like, like how motherfuckers be in there smoking that bitch out and
Yep.
oh hell no, I can't. Like, I can't do it. I can't. And then like the table be fucked up. There be shit all over the table, and no, hell no. Like I feel like it'll just no.
Yeah.
I can't. And I also just don't like weed. So like the clouds and the mistiness, and I be needing my inhaler and shit. So I can't do it.
So you don't smoke at all?
No.
Okay. I respect that. Calvin, get out. You smoke too much.
But you know what though? No discrimination to those who smoke, because a lot of my niggas smoke, you know.
I'm just fucking with Calvin. I'm just fucking with my camera guy. It's all good.
Yeah, a lot of my niggas do smoke, but in the session, like if I'm in too many niggas smoking at one time, and no.
When I'm in like a room like that, it's hard for me to think.
Yeah, like I'm just thinking about how my lungs is feeling raspy.
My nose start getting stuffed up.
Yeah, for real, I be, and that's how you know, because whenever you in another nigga session, you can't tell a nigga what to do, so I be like this and shit. This shit don't be helping, and I be having to leave the room for dummy.
My nose gets, does your throat get scratchy too?
Yes.
Yeah, I be
raspy,
like,
yes. And I'm like, yo, Trinity does that a lot. Yeah, and I'm like, I can't do it, man.
Yeah, whenever we be doing sessions and it be too many people, I'm like, bro, I need to leave, or I'll like step out, or like I do events and like the room get too smoky.
Yeah, I'm out.
We out.
I'm out like a motherfucker. I can't. And then it's like, if I get secondhand smoke high, I'm really gonna be mad, because if I get secondhand smoke high, I'm ending the whole session. Seriously, I can't record like that. You know, it makes me feel weird.
Right. Well, and since we were talking about Cash, obviously I'm gonna directly lend this to B-Jax, so we didn't get to talk about B-Jax at the beginning, though I mentioned him. This, like, you and B-Jax is like the most unlikely like friendship I would have ever thought about.
Everyone says that. It's so
like,
crazy.
When he FaceTimed me and you were in the car with him, I'm like, the fuck? I was like,
that's random as fuck it is.
Yeah, and then when I was in Miami too around rolling out, and he FaceTimes me, and I think we're at the studio recording on the Radar out there. He go, I think you were out there too, and you guys were on a boat or some shit like that.
Oh yeah, and he's like, that was in Miami. That was for Rolling Out Miami.
Yeah, he's like, all right, I'm on a yacht with BK, and I'm like, all right, cool, I'm working. He's like, all right, toodles, and then like
that sounded just like BJ.
That was good, right? You like that was good,
yeah,
right?
that was pretty spot on.
And I was just like, what the fuck? So what is like,
how's our friendship?
Yeah, how the fuck do y'all even meet each other?
Me and B-Jax met through Cash.
Naturally.
Because I had this fucking little Airbnb situation, and we were just bored as fuck, and we just invited like Cash, and we was like, just bring whoever, like, fuck it. And that's very, very, very unlike us. Like, we don't really like new people around, but we said fuck it. We had everyone around. We had pizza and all types of shit, right? So Cash pull up. Cash brings B-Jax, right? But I feel like I met B-Jax before that. Did I?
Did he eat all your food?
Yeah. What the fuck? Yeah. He heated that bitch up. That shit was in the fridge too for a minute. He didn't give a fuck. Cold pizza and all. But yeah.
About right.
So then, me and B-Jax met, and then we was cool though. Like, we was cool as fuck, and then we made a handshake like the first 5 minutes of us meeting, and he's just really cool. Like, I feel like our friendship is like, it's still like, even if you see us in person, you'll be like, how the fuck are y'all friends? Yeah. Like, but we just are like, we're like really cool friends, and he's cool. I brought him to Rolling Out Miami, and we was having fun. We was jumping in the pool. It was fun. It was real fun.
Did he ever tell you how he met Mr. Vegas?
No.
He met Mr. Vegas here. I told him not to speak to Mr. Vegas. I was like, don't speak to him. I'm like, this is a dance hall legend. Do not speak to him. And then we go outside to take a call, and B-Jax runs outside 3 seconds later with Mr. Vegas standing right behind him like his big brother. Like, who got papers for Mr. Vegas?
Oh my God, you know what? That's one thing you can't do.
What else he said?
What'd he say? What'd he say to Mr. Vegas?
Mr. Vegas walks into the room and he's over there, and a little bit after you talk to him, he's like, Mr. Vegas, you got so much ass to your music.
Oh yeah, he said I got so much ass to your music.
One thing you can't do is give B-Jax an order. Like, you tell him what to do, he's gonna do the opposite. Like, sometimes you gotta reverse psychology his ass. Right. I love B-Jax though.
But yeah, shout out B-Jax. But okay, so this new music that we're working on right now, this project, right? Yeah. Better than the last one, obviously.
Yes.
Which I'm very excited for, because I thoroughly enjoyed the last one. I love you and Rico together. I think.
Oh, me too. I miss her. I haven't seen her in a little break.
I like you and Rico because I feel like, obviously, y'all two occupy a similar space, different lanes, of course.
Yeah.
But I think y'all two coming together is such a dope thing.
Yeah, it really is. It was like really, it was a definitely a great moment in my life. I can't lie. Like, just meeting her, it was like cool as fuck, and it like was one of my childhood dreams.
Childhood dreams, that's tough.
Yeah, so like whenever I met her, I was just like literally, I just like was like, "You're the coolest bitch I know," and then and then like she really fucked with me, and like we're just cool as fuck. Like we be hanging out and stuff too, and whenever we shot our video, that's when we got like dummy clothes, and yeah, she's cool as fuck. Whenever we made our first song, I was like literally shitting. My mom, my dad knew, like they knew how much I really wanted to meet her and make a song with her. So just to see it happen was like, whoa, what the fuck?
I like how your parents were involved, like happy about that moment.
Yeah,
like they were just as
everything,
invested in it as you were.
Yeah, for sure. That's how they are with everything. My parents are like the coolest people on earth.
Right. I also love the Lone record, and the reason why I love that too is because when Lone was here, Lone would tell me like, he's like, yeah, I don't like doing features like that.
Yeah.
So like I know for him to even hop on your album is like a real testament of like,
yeah, for
again,
sure.
that organic shit that you and I are talking about with like friendship and making things like feel real.
Yeah, and you know that came about, you know, even before, you know, me and Lone knew each other since way back, you know, before everything on both of our parts. So, yeah, like that shit was definitely super genuine, and like I just feel like it just matched, like the flows matched. It was really good, and I would say the same as far as features. I don't really like to do features like that, especially with people that I don't resonate with.
Yeah.
As far as life, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I gotta be cool with you to make a song with you, because a song is like, I don't know, it's a creation. You know what I mean? It's like an album for me is like my child. You know what I mean? So like a song is like a, you know, that's like, it's like crazy. It's like my little seed, and I can't just put everybody on my shit. Not because I don't fuck with people's music, or, you know what I'm saying? I might fuck with the music, but I just don't want you on my song.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I might bump your shit every day, but just don't want you on my song. So I definitely relate.
Right. Which I feel like people can get offended by, but it's just like, it's
Yeah.
nothing to get offended by. It's like, I still love you, but it's just like, you know.
Yeah.
Not
But
there
lately
yet.
I've been
Or there.
meeting so many like cool people. So I've been recently doing features, but it's because I've been meeting cool people, you know, getting out of my shell. I would say that I'm very outspoken and outgoing, but when it comes to like friendships and shit like that, I'm actually very like reserved. You know, so like I might be cool, but it's just like I don't want to be like super duper friends. That's how I really used to be. But you know, I started stepping out, you know, doing festivals, meeting new people at festivals. I would say that's why my team right now is so good. You know what I mean? Like they're like, I opened up to them. So I've been having, you know, new features, new things going on. And I feel like it's good sometimes to open up.
And they're also helping pull you out of that shell too.
Yeah, they are. That's why it's sometimes good, because if I didn't have my team right now, I'd be like fucked. Not gonna lie. You know, you can't make every decision on your own.
Right.
You know? You gotta have some real niggas behind you that's gonna lead you to the right way, and you gotta be doing that same thing for them as well.
Right. What do you think is like the most like out of your shell moment this past year? Maybe you've already mentioned it in this interview, but what do you feel like has been like the most out of your shell moment that you've had in the last 12 months?
12 months. Holy fuck. Fashion Week.
Oh, Fashion Week. Okay. I can see why. Yeah, I can see why.
Fashion Week for sure. Like, whoa, Fashion Week.
New York Fashion Week?
Yes.
Okay.
New York Fashion Week. Emphasis on the New York.
Literally one of my least favorite weeks of the year, just because how many people in the city, but go off.
It's crazier than Halloween week. I haven't seen niggas too much outside this week. Then, like, Fashion Week, niggas come from out of the country just to be in this motherfucker for real. And it's dummy stressful, you know? And it was new to me. So that's why I would say it was an out of my shell moment. But best believe we got shit done. And I, you know, sat down, seen a lot of cool pieces.
Yeah.
And it was inspiring in many ways. So, you know, throughout the stress, there was very good moments. And of course I would do it again, you know? We just gotta, you know, do it again, but better.
Did you walk in anything this year or no? Like any fashion shows? Did you walk in any fashion shows?
No. Oh, wait, I'm tripping. I walked in Lola.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait. No, I thought that was last year though. That's why I was thinking. I was like, this. That was last year.
Oh, that was last year. Okay.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. Mo Lola. I really fuck with Mo. By the way, shout out her. Yeah, I walked in that shit. I was scared shitless, but I did my thing. So.
Body that shit.
Yeah.
Hopefully next New York Fashion Week we'll get you in another one.
Oh yeah, for sure. 1,000%.
The next New York Fashion Week I think is like what? When the winter one?
Winter.
February, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Cold and gosh, yeah. Lord, pray for me.
Nah, I actually like the colder Fashion Week.
What?
Less people outside. Less people around to block up the lanes of
but
traffic.
you know what though?
What?
Whenever you pull up, you like say if you wait in or you get out, you gotta wear certain pieces. It's cold in a motherfucker. You know like how like the doors don't open yet type shit?
Yeah.
20 degrees. Waiting. And that's what I didn't like last time. It was raining. I had on some fire fit. And it was raining like a motherfucker. It was so cold. Like, I was so pissed off. But I think I just don't like cold weather. Like, I really don't like the cold. Unless I'm going out somewhere, like, for the cold. Like, unless I want to wear, like, a big-ass coat or some shit. But whenever I just want to rock the tats, I'd be mad as hell I can't just rock them.
I can understand that, yeah.
You know?
I like coats. I like jackets. So, actually, I don't mind the cold. I don't mind the cold weather.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. What Fashion Week, New York, the last thing I did during the cold Fashion Week was like the Jane, a third shift party again.
Oh.
But it was the Jane Hotel like 2 years ago. And that shit was fucking freezing. And like half the outside couldn't get in. That's the one bad thing. I'll
it's only that part. It's only that part.
It's
like,
only that part, yeah.
It's only
Standing
that
outside
part.
is not the wave at all.
Yeah. Because, you know, when you see the show and all that is good, you know, you're hearing a little music going on and it's nice, you know. And, you know, people are just quiet watching the art. That's cool. But that weather?
Not it.
Absolutely not.
Not it. So hopefully we won't have to wait till it gets that cold for this project, though.
You know how the weather be bipolar. I don't think I can predict, brother, the weather for when the album is.
That was good though, right? You like that was good.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Good, right?
But you know, shit. 2 days ago it was like 90 degrees, and today it's 60. So I don't think I can predict. But you know,
that shit. So I gotta ask, like, cause you've released a couple songs recently. Obviously, like Tati, the feature with YB. Like, are those on this project, or are those kind of independent of the project?
Yes, those are on the project.
Okay, they are. Okay.
Yes.
I ain't gonna lie. When the YB record hit my timeline like crazy, that was such a cool moment though. Like
yeah,
it was literally everywhere, and I think like when I see shit moving on Twitter, that's how you like know that something's like really viral and doing really well.
Yeah.
And I saw that shit all over my Twitter feed, and I was like, okay, I like this. This is a really dope moment for BK in between these projects too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It was, I can't lie, it was great. And I was just honestly blessed that, you know what I'm saying, that shit even came about. Like, it was just like very random, but it was like, obviously nothing is random, you know?
Right.
Like, shit happened for a reason. So.
It's all meant to be type shit.
Yeah.
Did he hit you or you hit him, or he was a fan of yours, you were a fan of his?
Yeah, he hit me up. Well, his manager hit me up.
Okay.
Being like, oh yeah, why we like your music, yada, yada, yada. Want to get on a FaceTime call. So I started laughing because I didn't know it was his actual manager. I thought it was like some funny thing. So I'm showing her.
One of those people that's like that says that they the manager but not really the manager.
Yeah. And then like niggas checked the page and it was actually him. And I was like, oh, okay. And then like, you know, he said he really fucked with Crazy Girl. He told me to send him some shit. And I was like, how about I just send you Crazy Girl? He was like, hell yeah, I hopped on that shit. He said he wanted to shoot a video. We shot the video. Like, nigga, deadass just came out of nowhere and, like, blessed me. Like, seriously. Like, it just came out of nowhere. So, I'm always thankful, you know, for moments like that.
I was going to say, do you appreciate moments like that more now? Like, do you think about it? Do you get to sit in it? Do you get to live in it? Like,
yeah,
really
for sure. Because that's the moments I live for, not this fake shit. Mm-hmm. You know, I live for the real shit. And that was some real nigga shit. So, I'm thinking about that moment a lot, you know? I pray on that a lot. And I'm just thankful.
Is there, like, you know, we talked about, like, full circle moments, like, whether it be, like, the YB thing and it just being a really great moment or you finally getting to work with Rico. Is there, like, a moment that you haven't had yet that's, like, something that, like, young BK is like
Waiting?
waiting for, or not maybe waiting for, because sometimes waiting for could be like a cliche way to or a cliche thing to say, but something that like a younger you would hope for.
Definitely. I got a couple, but the ones that pop up in my head, the ones that I've been thinking about majority of my life would have to be an award.
An award, okay.
Arena.
Okay.
And number one on Billboard.
Okay. I like
those those are the ones that I'm
Award,
gonna be
arena,
like, holy fuck.
Number one on Billboard.
Yeah.
Those 3 things.
Yeah.
Gonna manifest that.
Yeah.
Through the cameras for this.
You know, pray for it. But yeah, it's gonna be crazy when it happens, and like look back, it's gonna be crazy. I'm like, damn, what the fuck? Yeah, I'm waiting on that moment. That shit gonna happen real fucking soon.
Take a snip.
Yeah. Hopefully that sends something in the air for that.
Something in the air. So we have a new project on the way. Hopefully sooner rather than later. More singles on the way. A couple more singles, right? Mm-hmm. Hopefully. Cash record. Do you have a Cal's question? Is that what you're asking for? Come on, Cal. Let's ask. Bro, you gave the sassiest pose looking at me to do the Cal's question. Come on. That was so sassy, bro.
Catching heat today. Hello and welcome back to another episode of Cal's Questions. BK, I've seen you perform several times. You've been touring for a while. Your live performances go crazy. All your shows are wild. What are some ways that you plan on performing level 5 player 2 versus the ways you've been performing level 5 player 1?
Okay. That's a good little one. You know, I had to shift in my seat. I would say it's definitely gonna be more structured. You know, it's just think about me, but think about me like just more mature. You know what I'm saying? More unstructured structure, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, it's still dummy swaggy. Like, I'm not finna have no motherfuckers in the background doing, you know what I'm saying, choreography in my shit. Like, hell no, not, I don't know. It just doesn't match. But there will be some things. There will be, you know, set design. There will be, you know what I'm saying, intro and outro. There will be a lot of different things in there. I feel like that will make it feel more of an experience. Like, I want people to come to my shit and be like, oh my God, like, that was the best shit I ever fucking seen in my life. So I'm just, yeah, I'm gonna incorporate many new things. And whenever I tour, yeah, it's raps.
It's raps. Good question, Cal. Thank you so much.
That was a great one. Thank you.
Pleasure having you today. By the time people see this freestyle now, go run that up. Finally out. Bktherula on the radar. New project on the way. New singles on the way. Anything else you want to let the people know, let the fans know, where they can follow you at, all that good stuff, where they can get some of this good stuff. Now's the time to do it. This camera right here.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, camera. So basically, oh yeah, like I said, you can get this from Thailand, or you could probably search it up on Amazon. I don't know. I guess Thailand Herbal Inhaling, I guess. What I would say is just keep going, brother. Don't give up, brother. I know that sounds cliche, but it means a whole lot, you know, especially as you're on the stairs to get to what you know, deserve. Just keep going, and, you know, you could fall down a couple times, but, like, it's dummy close. You know, when you fall down, it's only 2 steps. You don't have to go all the way back
Type shit.
to get to the top. So, yeah, I think I'm going to end it off like that, and I'm also going to just, you know, end it off by saying, praise God. And that's all I have to say for everyone.
There you go. Make sure you go check out everything she has out now. Go run that freestyle. Look out for that new project coming soon. Go show us some love. Go show us some support. Love is free. Support is free. Ciao. Renew that till next time. Bktherula on the radar. We out. Bow. Love.
Gang.